Still on. Hey YouTube, we are back. We are on Virgo. I don't know if you heard Leo or not. I'll come back in and do Leo. Get in here, get in here. We are on Virgo Roni. This is part 2. YouTube, I'm sorry. I don't know what the hell happened. I think y'all crashed. But TikTok, we are in there. We're on Virgo Roni. We finna find out, Virgo, is this chapter closed completely between you and your boo? How does this person feel about my Virgo? How does this person feel about you? Virgo, is this chapter closed for good? Let's find out, Virgo-roni. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Virgo-roni. How does this person feel about Virgo leaving? Breaking the cycle, saying goodbye, moving on to better things. Oh, Virgo-roni, they moving on. They Sound. Okay. What about now? Can you hear me? Can you hear me, guys? Thumbs up if you can hear me. Yeah, bitch, we can't hear you. Bird. Let me do this. All right, YouTube, can you hear me now? Can y'all? Okay. Sorry, you like, bitch, you gonna have to do this over. I'm gonna do y'all's over. I do Virgo and Leo's over on a separate video. But now we're on Libra. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, lucky Libra. All right, guys. I ain't do Sag yet, TikTok. I ain't do Sag yet. I'm only on Libra. I'm struggling today with technology. I don't know what the fuck going on. You're like, you always have problems, Terra Lady. But y'all always get your laughs and your messages. Period. You're like, that's true. That's true. Boundaries. Your person feels like they need to set boundaries with you. Blocking someone. They could have blocked you, Libra. Yearning. But that was in reverse. Let me see if Spirit wants it in reverse. Yep, they want it in reverse. This person could have blocked you. They no longer yearning for you. This yearning card here, wanting more with someone else. They don't want nothing. Libra. This person blocked you. They no longer checking for you. You like, wait a minute, Libra lady. Everybody checks for me. They not checking for you, Libra. They blocked you. You got opposites attract, but it came out in reverse. Let me see. How do you want this, Spirit guides? No, they want it upright. Struggling with differences. Passing passion. Can't stay away from them. This person feels like they're no longer into you, Libra. I'm sorry. I feel like the passion for you is gone. They feel like y'all too opposite. Wow, Libra. They could have blocked you. They no longer have feelings for you, Libra. The cycle's closed with this motherfucker here. Getaway here. Vacation needed. Much needed retreat. Romantic retreat. Boundaries. Legal matters. Oh my God, Libra. Libra. If you're in a marriage or committed connection here, the third party has blocked your person. This person could be at a distance, or they could want to take a vacation with your person. But the third party is no longer checking for your person. That's for some of you guys. Don't take it if it doesn't resonate. With this blocking and this setting boundaries and this getaway here, vacation together and much needed break, romantic retreat. Your person, if this is an ex-person that is closed out a cycle with you, it's over. They're no longer checking for you. They have no passion for you. This person wants somebody that they can spend time with. They want love. That's why they blocked you. If this is a marriage or committed connection, somebody blocked someone because they were at a third party here. Somebody's no longer checking for someone because they cheated. And that's if you're in a marriage or committed connection here. Somebody finna get a divorce. Somebody know the passion's gone. They know that you cheated. And that's why they no longer checking for you. They finna close out this cycle. You like, I had to wait till every lady is closed. If this is an ex, they looking for love. They're not checking for you anymore. They wanted to be with you, but something happened. Is what I feel here. They want marriage. They want something committed. I don't know if you didn't give it to them. That's why they blocked you and they no longer check. They over it. If you're in a marriage or committed connection, somebody is setting boundaries because somebody was cheating. And they no longer checking for you. Place yourself where you belong. How does Libra feel? Healing. You are healing. You're being mindful, releasing emotional baggage. You are healing. Some of you guys want to heal it. Let's see. That's too many cards. What's this healing card for Libra? The sex was great. A lot of you guys want to heal it. You're looking for a sign from them. Ascension. You feel like this is a spiritual connection, Libra, with your ex. The sex was fucking fantastic. It was phenomenal. You want to resolve the past. You want to heal it with this person. This is a past person you want to heal it with, Libra. You waiting on them. The sex was fantastic. But I feel like for the most part, they about to put you in the friend zone. They not feeling you the same way you feeling them, Libra. They wanted romance. They wanted a commitment. And I feel like that you just didn't give it to them when the time was right. I just heard you snooze, you lose. If you're in a marriage or a committed connection, there was a third party here. A lot of you guys here, you know that you're getting a divorce because you know they cheated on you. They had a third party. And you're releasing this emotional baggage here. Some of you guys, they want to heal it with the third party, and you know it. Third party could have friend zoned them. That's for some of you guys. Don't take it if it doesn't resonate, Libra. Let's get your advice, Libra. Advice for Libra on this. What's the advice? If this is an ex-person, they're already over you. That's why they blocked you and set boundaries, Libra. They're no longer checking for you. Snooze, you lose. Yeah, you got the Knight of Cups, but it's in reverse. Unrequited love. Ain't no love there no more. Could be Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. You're in a marriage or committed connection. They did too much. They did too much. They cheated way too much. Ace of Pentacles here. There's unrequited love between you and a past person here. Knight of Wands here. A lot of you guys want a new beginning with this person that cut you off, this past person, but they don't feel the same way about you, Libra. You snooze, you lose. It's over. They are not willing to resurrect nothing. I don't give a fuck how good the sex was. They taking their good sex and they gone. They locking it down. Clink, clink, Libra. And if this is a marriage or committed connection, the third party has cut them off. Your person still want to take action towards somebody. They want a new beginning. But there's unrequited love here. A lot of you guys want a new beginning with your person, or somebody wants to heal it with a relationship. I don't know. There's not enough love there. Not enough love in a marriage or a committed connection. Let's see what you're dealing with, Libra. I have heavy Aquarius. I have double Aquarius on the board. I have Scorpio and I have Taurus. Taurus, Scorpio, and double Aquarius. A lot of you guys want to heal it. You want to heal it with an Aquarius. They could have Aquarius in their chart. But they don't want to heal it with you. This is a past person. And you feel left out in the cold. If you're in a marriage or committed connection, they want to heal it with the third party. A lot of you guys, you got children with this person or a family. Your foundation's fucked up. You feel left out in the cold. Are you like, either way, I'm in the cold, terrible lady bird. They ain't throw me no gloves or nothing. Heavy Scorpio, heavy Aquarius, heavy Taurus on the board. All right, let's move on to Scorpio. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Scorp. All right, Scorp, we're going to start you at 22.25. Scorpio. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Scorpio. All right, Scorpio, let's get your message. Let's find out. But Libra, I feel like for the most part, if this is an ex-person, the cycle's closed. They no longer feel the same way about you. It's over. That ship has sailed. If this is somebody that's in a marriage or committed connection, it's still over. They cheated, and some of them, they could have stepped over the fence and fell in love with the third party. Either way, the cycle's closed. All right, let's move on to Scorpio. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Scorp. Let's find out, is this cycle closed for Scorpio and their person? Is it over for Scorpio and their person? Let's find out. Let's sit down here. Let's find out. Is this over between Scorpio and their person? What is this flipped over here, Scorpio? You got blowing kisses, unconditional love, giving and receiving. Let's see. Is this cycle over? How does this person feel about Scorpio? How does this person feel about Scorpio? Addiction, codependent, obsession, Possession. This motherfucker is very possessive of you, Scorpio. They're addicted to you. Death card. The relationship is over. No second chances. What's dead is dead. Wow. Obsessed, possession. Ooh, I'm not going to say anything yet. Emotionally blocked. But then you got the death card. No second chances. What is this, Spirit guys? How do they feel? Passion here. Insane chemistry. Having fun. I think I know what this is, but I'm not going to say no. Those are too many cards. One more. Grounding, stable, and stability. Oh, Scorpio. It's over with this person. This person feels like you are in another connection with the grounding, stable, and security, performance, growth, endurance, codependency, obsession, addiction, possessive control. This person feels like you're in another relationship with a codependent, possessive, controlling person. They could have felt like that your person blocked this connection, but they feel like it's over. No second chances. They feel like the chemistry is insane. They have passion for you, but what's dead is dead. They feel like it's over, Scorpio. If this is a past person here, and you're not in a relationship, this is somebody that feels like that you're very controlling, you're very possessive. They feel like that you emotionally block them. They want something stable. They want somebody they can grow with, and they can't get it from you for some reason. That's why they feel like the relationship is over. No second chances. The chemistry is insane. Y'all have a good time together. They love you, but they want something more stable. And they feel like that you are possessive and controlling, and they feel like you could have backstabbed them. Backstabbing at the bottom of the deck. Wow. If this was a third party situation here, somebody's very controlling. Somebody, a third party, could have left the building. Even though they have chemistry with you, somebody backstabbed somebody. Wow. Your person feels like that you're codependent. You could be in a marriage or committed connection with them. They feel like you backstabbed them, and they ain't giving you no second chances. Well, Scorpio. How does Scorpio feel about this? Seduction, attraction, teasing, hooking up, date, third party. I told y'all. What else for Scorpio? I don't know if the third party has left the building, which I feel like they have, because they feel like you're in a relationship with a codependent, possessive, controlling person that could have tried to block them or you too. And that's why they're not giving you any second chances, even though they still care about you. You could fall in love with the third party. You want to be with them. You want to hook up with this third party. They turn you on. You got the sword and the rose. Clarity and truth. Honor and protection. You know the truth now. Self-indulgence, self-worth and value. Time to heal. What the fuck is this, Scorpio? Love call here. Expressing love. Yeah, you want to hear from this third party. You watching them. Somebody's watching a third party here. Somebody wants to express their love. They're thinking about a third party situation, Scorpio. This is you. This is your feelings. You know the truth. A lot of you guys here, you want to heal it with this person. You know the truth. You want to heal it, you waiting on a message or a call from them, from the third party. If the third party feels like that, you in a relationship, they can't fuck with you, Scorpio. You in a codependent relationship. So the third party feels like the cycle is closed, even though you don't want to close it with the third party here, is what I feel. Somebody's watching the other person. And if you're in a marriage or committed connection, your person could be watching you, and they know the truth about the third party, or you want to talk to them. You're like, either way, I want to talk to Keisha Bird. Somebody wants to hear from the third party. They want to hook up with the third party here. Wow, Scorpio. Let's get your advice. Advice for Scorpio. The third party has left the building, Scorpio. If this is a past person, they have left the building, an ex. They feel like you're very controlling. They feel like you blocked them, and they're looking for, you blocked their security and their stability. They feel like you could have feel like you physically have blocked their I don't know. So they're not giving you a second chance, even though that there's a lot of passion there. A lot of you guys, if this is an ex, you want to hook up with this person. You can't wait to hear from them. You want to heal things. A lot of you guys getting some sort of clarity. You're determined to heal things with this person. You want to hear from this person. You want to hook up with that ex person. But they feel like that you're very controlling, possessive, and they feel like you could have blocked their stability or security in some way. And they don't want to give it a second chance. They feel like, I don't want to resurrect you, Scorpio. You're like, why, Tara Lady Bird? They still got passion for you. Somebody's watching the other person. If you're in a marriage or committed connection here, you're with a very possessive, controlling person that could have tried to block the third party. Is what I feel here. Third party left the building. You know the truth. You want to hook up with the third party. Advice for Scorpio. Advice for Scorpio, spirit guides. Ace of Swords. Somebody know the truth. What's the truth? What's the truth, spirit guides? Oh, shit. You got the Four of Wands here. You got the Four of Cups. And you got the Knight of Wands here. Bottom of the deck, the Devil card. Somebody knows the truth. Somebody wants to take action. If this is a third party situation, you're in a marriage or committed connection, the third party has jumped out the window. They're ready to close the cycle because they feel like that you're in a relationship with somebody that's codependent, possessive, and crazy. And that's why they cut you off. And somebody that's in a marriage or a committed connection, they feel like it's a missed opportunity with the third party. And if this is an ex-person, that person feels like that they're still attracted to you, but they feel like you block their security or their stability. They feel like you're very possessive and controlling. They cut you off, Scorpio. And I feel like you feel like it's a missed opportunity. You want to celebrate with this person. Bottom of the deck, somebody's watching the other person. They're obsessed with them. I don't know if this is, you're in a relationship, you're obsessed with the third party, you're watching them. Or this is an ex watching an ex that's obsessed with an ex. Place yourself a story where you belong. Who is Scorpio dealing with? I have heavy Capricorn. Ooh, double Capricorn here. That's obsession. That's somebody that's in a toxic relationship that's obsessed with the third party. Somebody do not want to be left out in the cold. And somebody's really to fight for their relationship at all costs. Heavy Leo, heavy Taurus, heavy Capricorn, double Cap. Is what I heal. What I hear. Heal. That's what I hear here. But I feel like somebody does not want to be left out in the cold. This is an ex-person. They're obsessed with the ex-person. And they want that person's attention. All right? All right, Scorpio. That's what I have for you, Scorpio. Let's move on to Sagittarius. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Saggy. Why, geez, I got to stand up for this. I can't see it. 3260, I think. No, 32, yeah, 3260, we're going to do you at. Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Saggy, YGs. All right, Sagittarius, let's find out, is this cycle closed for good? Is it closed for good for you, Sagittarius, and your boo? I think I'm going to use a different deck for Sagittarius. What am I going to do? Let's use this one. All right, Sagittarius, let's find out. Is this cycle closed for you and your boo, Sag? Is it over? Is this cycle closed? Let's find out, Sagittarius. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Saggy, Waggies. All right, Sag. Let's find out, is it over? Is this cycle closed between Sag? Well, how do they feel about Sag? You got waiting, hoping things will change, boundaries, blocking someone, unavailable, struggles with intimacy, spending time apart. Oh my goodness. Sagittarius. That's too many. I'm not going to take both of those. One more. Okay, Sag. Appearances. Projecting an image. Being in the spotlight. Narcissist personality. All right, Sagittarius. Triggered. Ooh, Sagittarius. How they feel about you, Sagittarius, with this waiting card? Spending time apart. No, they feel like that they are spending time apart. They're putting things on pause with you because they feel like you got a narcissistic personality, Sagittarius. They feel like that you're trying to keep up with the Joneses, Sagittarius. They feel like that you're projecting an image. They could have blocked you or cut off contact because of the fact that you could be in another relationship, Sagittarius, or you could have been unavailable dating other people. Your person feels like they're spending time apart away from you because you're a narcissist. They're ready to close out a cycle because they feel like that you try to keep up with the Joneses. They feel like that you love being in the spotlight. You love attention. Could be from other people, the opposite sex. You struggle with intimacy. You're emotionally aloof. And they feel like you blocked them, Sagittarius. Or they blocked you. Somebody blocked. This is their feelings. Your person feels like that you're dating other people, Sag. This person feels like you're dating other people. That's why they blocked you. They could be spending a lot of time alone. They put this relationship on pause because they feel like you're a narcissist. You are a narcissist. You got a narcissistic personality. You're emotionally unavailable, and you're dating other people. So that's why they want to close out the cycle with you. You trigger their feelings. You trigger their feelings. You trigger this person. Wow. Wow. I'm going to use the tarot on yours. I just heard your demon, your light irritates their demons. Wow. This person feels like you're dating other people. You're emotionally unavailable. That's why you blocked them, Sagittarius. They feel like you got a narcissistic personality. And that's why you put it on pause with them, because you want to control the situation. Wow, Sagittarius. You like that motherfucker. They waiting on you. They hoping things will change. But they feel like you're emotionally unavailable. They feel like you're dating other people. That's why you blocked them. Or they blocked you. Place yourself where you belong. How does Sagittarius feel? That's too many cards. I am going to take this one. 9 of Wands. Drained and defeated. You tired as hell of this motherfucker. This is your energy. You like, that is correct, tarot lady. You have the Justice card here. You want to make things right with this person. Empress card here. A lot of you guys could have children with this person. There's could be an age difference. Page of Pentacles here. A lot of you guys, you feel drained and defeated. You recognize an opportunity with this person. You want to build something with this person. You want to make it right with this person. It could be an age difference with this person. 7 of Pentacles here. But you feel drained and defeated. You do. You have the 7 of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck. You want to invest in this connection with this person. You do want to invest with this person. You don't want this to be over with this person. But they feel like you're dating someone else. That's why they set boundaries and they're ready to close out a cycle with you. They feel like you're emotionally unavailable. You struggle with intimacy. You're dating with other people and you're a narcissist. That's why they're ready to close it out. You feel drained and defeated because you recognize an opportunity with this motherfucker. You want to heal it with them and make things right. There could be an age difference. You ready to invest in this? Knight of Wands, this is you. You want to be with this person. But they don't want to be with you. Because they feel like you triggered them. Even though y'all on the same page, there's harmony there. Y'all work well together. Oh, third party. Is there a third party, Sag? Is somebody in a marriage? I just saw the marriage card here. Third party here. Family disapproves. Wow, Sagittarius. You're triggered by this. Their family could disapprove of you. They could be in another connection. Wow, Sag. I don't know. Somebody's triggered. This person's triggered. Your person's triggered because they don't feel like they're enough. There could be a third party situation, even though that you guys work well together. You're on the same page. But there could be the other person, the family could disapprove of your person, or they feel like your family disapproves of them, or there could be a third party in their situation here. But your person here does not, they want to close out a cycle. You are drained and you're tired. You recognize the opportunity. You don't want to close it out with this person. Let's get your advice. Advice for Sagittarius. Oh, Lord. Advice for Sagittarius. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Sagittarius. Let's get your advice, Sag. You got the Knight of Pentacles here. I feel like you've been very patient with this person. You got the Magician card here. You're trying to manifest this person. This is your energy, the Page of Wands. You've been very patient with this situation, but you're tired. You want to make it right with this person. There could be an age difference. You recognize an opportunity with this person, but you're ready to give up. You're tired of fighting for it. 7 of Wands. You've been patient with this person, but they blocked you. You want to talk to them. You're trying to be patient, but you're about to give up on this motherfucker. You're like, this is correct, Deborah Lady Purd. I'm not going to fight nobody. I'm going to throw off my gloves. Purd. I'm not going to fight for nobody that don't want to fight for me. You're trying to manifest this person. This is you with this Page of Wands. You've been patient with this person, but they keep blocking you. You want them. You don't want this to be over. Somebody don't want this to be over. But somebody's emotionally unavailable and thinking that somebody's dating someone else. Or they could be dating somebody else because I saw the third party. Heavy Cancer, heavy Scorpio, double Scorpio on the board. And heavy Libra. Cancer, Libra, and double Scorpio on the board. This is either a past person or somebody that you have children with. Somebody wants a new beginning and somebody doesn't because they feel like the other person, they're moving on because they feel like that the other person is emotionally unavailable. They have someone else or they're in a marriage or need to get a divorce. Place yourself where you belong. I have heavy Libra, double Sagittarius, double Sagittarius. I meant to say Scorpio. Could be dealing with another Sag. And I have Cancer here. All right. That's what I have for you, Sagittarius. Let's move on to Capricorn. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Cappy, Wappy. All right, Cap, I'm going to start you at 4260. All right, Cap. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Cappy, Wappy. All right, Capricorn, let's find out. Is this the end? Is this the end? Is this cycle closed out between the two of you guys, or can y'all resurrect this? Let's find out. Let me lose these cards here. Let's find out. How does this person feel about Capricorn? How do they feel about Cappy Wappy? How does this person feel about my Capricorns? Let's see, Capricorn. How does your person feel about you? How does this person feel about Cap? You got the mirroring. You guys are mirroring each other. You guys are, ooh, they're sad too, Cap. Capricorn, they're just as sad as you are. You're mirroring each other. Love call, expressing love, messages of love. They thinking of you. They want to hear from you. Oh, Cap, your person is, you guys are mirroring each other. You're so sad without each other. You're not together. They want to hear from you. Butterfly. This person here, they want to heal with you. Releasing the past, evolving, growing. If they had some challenges or was for the streets in the past or had another person, they're releasing that. They want to hear from you. You guys are mirroring each other. I feel like you do too. You got picture. They're looking at your pictures. They're missing you and nostalgia. They want to make new memories with you. Oh, Capricorn. Bottom of the deck, they getting ready to propose to your ass. You like, this motherfucker that went to Jared's Terror lady? They want a higher level of commitment with you, Cap. They want a partnership with you. You guys are mirroring each other. They can't stop looking at your pictures. They want to hear from you. They can't stop thinking about you. Wow. They've grown. They're ready to take this to the next level. I grew up, Capricorn. And like, I believe it when I see it, Terror Lady Bird. This is somebody that feels the same way about you. You could be missing them. They miss you too. You could be looking at their pictures. They're looking at your pictures too. If you wonder if they changed, they have. They're ready to commit to you. They want to express their love to you. They want to hear from you, Cap. Wow, Cap. How does Cap feel about this person? How does Capricorn feel about this person? Teddy bear. Interested in you. Romance. Want to date. What's this teddy bear? Because it can go either way. You got paradise. Happiness and joy. Playfulness. Enjoying each other. Honeymoon phase. The runner. Fear, intimacy. They make you happy, but key on the ring. This is too many. I'm going to take both of these. Key on a ring. Many options. Unconventional. You are, you want to date other people here. You feel like that this person strings you along. They only want you just for sex. You feel like that they're afraid of intimacy. And you feel like that you're never going to get anything committed from this person with this wedding rings in reverse. Do you want it in reverse, spirit guides? Came out sideways. Let's see. No, they want it upright. You want a soul connection. You want something. You want to get married. And you don't feel like that this person can offer you that. So I feel like for the most part here, you feel like they're going to string you along. You feel like they're afraid of intimacy. A lot of you guys, if you're already married to this person, you feel like they can't let go of the third party. You feel like that they want to be with a third party here. But for most of you guys here, healthy choices here, self-love, self-care, being happier. I feel like for the most part here, Capricorn, this person here, they love you. They're looking at your pictures, expressing love. They want to talk to you. They want to take it to the next phase. They want to commit to you. But I feel like for the most part, you feel like you don't believe it. You feel like that this person, you want to date and flirt with everybody. You want to get it back out there because you feel like they're going to string you along. You feel like this person has a fear of intimacy and you want something committed. And this is if this is an ex-person. And you feel like that you're making healthy choices. A lot of you guys are happy without this ex-person. Even though you love them, you feel the same way. You guys not being together is not making you jump for joy. You just know what they all about. You know that they fear intimacy. You know that they come in and out of your life. You know what you know what you know. You know that they're going to string you along. Even though You enjoy each other's company. You're happy when you're with them, but you're more unhappy when they fucking string you along and play with your feelings and emotions. So you want to date other people. A lot of you guys, if you're in a marriage or committed connection, you know that they're sad over someone else. You know damn well that they're going to keep on cheating on you. You know it. A lot of you guys, you want this to be over. Capricorn, I feel like that you want to close out this cycle with this person, even though you love them. If you're in a marriage or committed connection, you love them, but they fear intimacy. You're afraid that they're going to be dating other people and fucking sleeping around on you. So you're ready to close this out. You want this person to make healthy choices, but you don't know if they're going to be meeting up with other people. You don't know if they're going to fuck off on you. So you're ready to close this out. And a lot of you guys here, how they feel about you, if you're in a marriage or committed connection, a lot of you guys, for some of you guys, they're waiting to hear from the third party. They're looking at that picture. They still want to hear from the third party, even though they're trying to tell you that they change and we're going to make this work and I'm not talking to the third party. I'm releasing the third party. They want to hear from that person. If this is not, you're not in a commitment or a marriage to this person, this is an ex that loves you. They're looking at your pictures. They want to take it to the next look. I want to go to Jared's. But you don't trust it. You feel like this motherfucker's in and out of your life. They fear intimacy, even though that y'all have a good time together. You want commitment. You want something stronger. And you figure that they just want to have one night stand and string you along. Who are you dealing with, Cap? I have heavy Aquarius. I have double Aquarius. I have Libra and I have Cancer. Double Aquarius, Libra, and Cancer. I feel like it's over. When it comes to Capricorn, Capricorn feels like that this cycle is over. You don't want to heal it with this person. You don't want to balance it out with this person. You moving on. They love you. They want to heal it with you. Is what I feel. They want to balance it out with you. Heavy Libra, heavy Aquarius, heavy Cancer on the board. But you don't know if you can trust it. You could be if you're in a marriage or committed connection, you don't know if you can trust it. You just don't know. And if this is an ex-person, you don't know because they strung you along in the relationship and you want a commitment. What's your advice? Advice for Capricorn. Advice for Capricorn. Advice for Capricorn. Advice for Capricorn, spirit guides. I have heavy Aquarius, heavy Cancer, heavy Libra on the board. Advice for Capricorn. Oh. You got the Nine of Wands here. You're a wounded warrior. Magician card. You're manifesting at this time. You've been through a lot with this person. Page of Wands here. Bottom of the deck, Three of Pentacles. I'm going to get one more here. I want to see something before I say something. Hold on, Cap. Queen of Pentacles. I knew it. That's you. A lot of you guys here, you're manifesting. You are manifesting with the Strength card here. You're trying to stay strong. You're manifesting and you're working on your money. Spirit is telling, continue to manifest. You're very magical right now. You're in manifestation mode. Continue to work on your money. If you set boundaries with this person, they want you to keep them up. They want you to take, if you hadn't, you need to take action and set boundaries with this person. And stand on business. Because I feel like you're going to have the courage and the strength to do this in order for all your wishes to come true. If this is the past person, they're coming back in. They love you. They want to hear from you. But I feel like that they're going to be in and out of your life. If you want something stable and security, you're manifesting that right now. And I feel like for the most part here, you need to stand on business with this person here. They could be younger than you. It could be a fire sign. If you're in a marriage or committed connection here with this person, I feel like you're a wounded warrior. They took you through too much. A lot of you guys, you're still battling with this person. Or they're still battling something. Spirit wants you to back up for right now. Don't heal anything. Move on, Cap. And I feel like that's what you're going to do. Capricorn is closing out a cycle with their person. All right, Cap. Ooh, see how that dice rolled all the way over there? Confirmation. Capricorn is closing out a cycle. All right, let's move on to Aquarius. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Aqua, baby. All right, Aquarius, let's find out. Is this the end? Is this over? Let's find out. Is this chapter closed between you and your person, Aquarius? Let's find out. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Aqua, baby. We're going to do you at 5410. Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Aqua, baby. Let's find out, is this the end? How do they feel about you, Aquarius? How does this person feel about you? Is this cycle closed between the two of you? Is it closed? Let's find out. How do they feel about Aqua? How does this person feel about Aquarius? How does this person feel about you, Aquarius? Let's find out. You got healing card, looking for signs. Opposites attract. Future plans. This motherfucker in love with you. They want to heal it with you, Aqua. This person wants to heal it with you with this healing, being mindful, releasing emotional baggage. They feel like that you're releasing them, but they want to heal it with you. They're waiting on a sign from you. They can't stay away from you. This person here is trying to trust their gut feeling. This person feels like that you're their person. They want to make future plans with you. This person wants to heal it with you, Aquarius. They don't want to. I don't want to close out a cycle, Aqua, baby. You're like, well, I told you it was over. Unavailable here. Struggling with intimacy, emotionally aloof, dating other people. This person could have had another person and still want to be with you, Aquarius. Still want to heal it with you. You're like, what in the third party is this, Terrible Lady? What in the triangle was this? This is somebody that forbidden and unavailable. This is somebody put you in a third party situation that want to heal things with you. I feel like this is a spiritual connection. Opposites attract, Aquarius. You're like, what in the polar abdub is this? They can't stay away from you. They're struggling to be away from you. I'm struggling, Aquarius. You're like, well, I'm not. I'm fine. They put you in a third-party situation. They were unavailable, emotionally aloof, was dating another person. Now they want to heal it with you. They want to heal it with you. They want to heal it with you. All right, Aquarius, let's find out how you feel. I'm going to use this one for you. How does Aquarius feel? This person's in a whole nother relationship wanting to heal it with you. They don't want it to be over with you. They're like, what in the triangle is this? They don't want Barbara. Brian just won't do. You're like, well, a third party won't do for me, Terra Lady Bird. What in the 3 pieces of chicken is this? How does Aquarius feel? Sword and rose, clarity and truth. Determination, honor and protection, revelation. You know the truth. Poker face. You know you're going to be taking a risk. It's a bad risk. You ain't taking a chance on this. You're not even gambling on. You like, I don't even like to gamble. I don't like the casino. You're not gambling. You got a great poker face too. Great poker face. You know the truth. You already know. Key on the ring. Many options. Unconventional one-night stand, string along, just what Cap got. You ain't taking a chance on this string along. You will not be strung along. You know the truth. One more for Aquarius. Hammer, sabotage, and rebuild. Working on it, repairing. You know the truth that you're going to sabotage your own success if you work on this. You feel like that this person only wants to sleep with you. It's a bad risk. You're not taking a chance on this. Blowing kisses, unconditional love, giving and receiving, fairness. You want somebody that's going to love you unconditional and going to give you equal give and take. You want somebody that's going to give you equal give and take. And you know this person is emotionally unavailable. They dating other people. You already know it. You know what you know, what you know, what you know. You're like, that is correct, Deborah Lady Bird. What in the infidelity is this? This is somebody here that wants you to take a chance on them, even though you know the truth, that you will sabotage yourself. You're like, that is correct. I'm never going to be the one to sabotage me. I'm going to bet on me. They want you to bet on them. They want you to bet on them. Even though you're going to have many options. You're like, that's one thing for certain. I'm betting on me. Aquarius is betting on them. Aquarius, you're closing out a cycle with this motherfucker because you know that they struggle with intimacy. They date other people, put you in third-party situations, and you are on your path, and you be damned if you sabotage yourself. You're like, I ain't going to set myself up. I'm not setting me up. You know you're going to set yourself up if you fuck with this person. You already know that you're going to sabotage your success because you know the truth that you're dealing with a cheater, pumpkin eater. You think that's one thing's for certain. You can't teach a dog no new tricks. You cannot teach an old dog new tricks. You know that. Let's see who you're dealing with. I have heavy Gemini, triple Leo on the board. Triple Leo. Somebody going through karma. They want your attention. Aquarius, can you come save me? Karma and Satan is chasing me. You're like, I will not sabotage my success. This person wants a partnership with you, but you be damned if you sabotage your success with this. Period. You're like, I loved you to death, John Berkeisha. I got love for you and will pray for you. But I'm betting on me, boo-boo. I'm betting on me. I'm betting on me. You got all nines on the board, Aquarius. All nines. This is a past person that's trapped in their head. You're their wish come true. But you standing on business. You're a wounded ass warrior. They wore you out. You're like, that is correct. I was in World War II and III. They fucked me up, Terra Lady. I almost didn't make it. And they can't stop thinking about you, but your wishes are coming true. And Spirit wants you financially independent. Don't sabotage you. You like tenfold. Tenfold. You betting on you. You betting on you. You want equal give and take, unconditional love, and you betting on you. That's it. You know they're going to sabotage everything that you work for. All your healing and everything going right down the drain. You're like, that is correct. Spirit, the universe is waiting on you to fuck up. I'm waiting on you, Aquarius. I wish you would take this motherfucker back that we pulled out of your life. You was in the mud. I wish you would. We're going to take all your blessings back. You're like, wait a minute, Jesus. All your shit going to be gone. They're not going to play with you. The way the universe is set up, y'all been through too much with this fool. The universe sick of this fool. They wish you would take this person back. You're like, they gonna jump me? They gonna jump you, bird. You got the Knight of Pentacles and the Justice card. This mother, you know that your money is gonna go slow. Dude, you think Spirit playing with you with this Knight of Pentacles? They're not playing with you. They getting ready to give you somebody that's stable and secure. But if you fuck this up, your shit, don't sabotage yourself. 10 of Wands, there you go. Wheel of Fortune at the bottom of the deck. The universe ain't playing with you, I'm finna say Sagittarius. You could be dealing with a Sag. The universe is not playing with you, Aquarius. You fuck around, take this person back after they cause burdens in your life. Look at this shit. They want forgiveness and a second chance. But you already know the truth. The universe do too. They waiting on you to fuck up this new beginning they got for you. They wish you would. They wish you would sabotage yourself and the wheels are turning in your favor and these motherfuckers are sneaky and backstab. They wish you would. You like that up, Timberlake? Tell them don't threaten me now. I have heavy Libra, Libra. You could be dealing with a Libra, but I have heavy Leo on the board and Gemini on the board. Spirit is saying no. No, no, no. Justice is we giving you justice. We're bringing your there's people slow down your money and they cause burdens in your life. No, no, no. The wheels are turning in your favor. You better bet on you. They're not playing with you, Aquarius. Like, oh my God, the universe want to fight me, bird. They will if you do this. Sabotage everything you work for? No, no, no. All right, Pisces, we're going to start you at 63.50. 63.50 for my spicy Pisces. You're like, bitch, we is sleep. Bird, we sleep. Let me wake up the rest of the Pisces. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, spicy Pisces. All right, Pisces, let's find out. Is this chapter closed between you and your boo? Is this over? I just heard like Rover. Damn, Pisces. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, spicy Pisces. All right, Pisces, let's find out. Is this chapter closed between you and your, is it over? All right, Pisces, happy Cinco de Mayo. I can't wait till I get done with this reading period. I'm going to get me some tacos and margaritas. You're like, it's not even noon. It is. It's just about. All right, Pisces, how do they feel about you, spicy Pisces? I might record, go live when I get up there. Getaway, vacation, much needed break, romantic retreat. They want to get away with you, Pisces. Pisces, can we heal things over Hennessy? You like, don't tempt me with a drink. Money. Money is an issue. Financial support, settlement, alimony. They yearning for you, but this motherfucker's got money problems. Aligned, walking on your path, living on purpose, going the right directions. Working on a relationship, office romance, being a workaholic. All right, spicy Pisces. I feel like this person, how they feel about you, they're having money issues. They want to be with you, but the way they pockets is set up, they can't afford it. You're like, well, tell them don't come my way then, Terror Lady Bird. I ain't never been no bum bitch now. I always like luxury. This person didn't want to go on a vacation with you. You living your life purpose. You going in the right direction. They want to get on, they yearning for you. They know that you're supposed to be on their path. This person knows that you're their soulmate. They're having money issues, but they want to be with you. I want to take a vacation with Pisces. I'm not going to say what I just heard. Can we pop pills in paradise? You're like, wait a minute. This could be a pill popper. But they want to take a vacation with you. They know you're their soulmate. They feel like that they'll be going in the right direction if they get with you. But they're having financial issues. They could have settlement or alimony support payments. But they want to be with you. Wow, Pisces. A lot of you guys, bottom of the deck, they want to work on a relationship with you. But they would have to walk away from someone that was casting illusions. They were casting illusions. They could have been casting illusions on you. That's why you walked away from them. Wow. But they love the sex. Somebody want to have sex with you. They want to take you on a vacation. This could be a workaholic. They work all the time. Or you could be the workaholic. Place yourself where you belong. But this person feels like they're having money issues even though they want to be with you. They feel like you're their soulmate. They want to take you on a vacation. But they're working on their money here. This could be a workaholic trying to get themselves back together. They could have cast illusions. And that's why you walked away. But they're grieving the loss of you, Pisces. This person wants to be with you. I felt compelled to ask why y'all not together. What happened between Pisces and this person? Because it's not telling me. All it's saying is that this person has money issues, but they want to be with you. They feel like it's a twin flame connection. What happened between Pisces and this person? Let's find out. And then I'll get your feelings, spicy Pisces. Since you was last, you're like, you better give us a bonus bird. All right, Pisces, what happened between you and this person? This person could be a workaholic. They work all the time. Girl with a snake, charmed and used, enabled boundaries, coffin, new beginnings, reborn, transformation, tragic ending. This person could have gaslighted you, Pisces. They could have tried to use you, Pisces. That's why it was over. The runner, fear of intimacy, letting go. Engagement ring. You want a higher level of commitment. They couldn't give it to you. Why though? They're not telling me. Girl with the snake. What is this girl with the snake? Clock. Needing time. Cycles. Taking time to heal. Progression. What happened? Twin flames. Yin yang. I feel like for the most part here, Pisces, this person here, you set boundaries with this person because of the fact that, wow, I want to say that they took their time. They needed time to get themselves together. They needed time to get their money up, or there could have been a third party situation. This person could have been another connection. That's why you set boundaries with them. And they didn't leave that connection because the money was tied to it, because they would have to pay some settlement or support. Even though they want to be with you, they feel like it's a perfect connection. They feel like y'all are soulmates. This could have been an office romance, but you walked away because this person sold you dreams. You could have felt like it was just sex. You felt like this was your dream partner. Or they feel like you are the dream come true. But they're tied to another connection that's got money added to it. And they feel like that if they leave that connection, they're gonna be paying settlement and alimony and all this shit. They could be in a marriage, but they're watching you. They feel like you're their twin flame. Wow. All right, Pisces, how does Pisces feel about this? How does Pisces feel about this situation? Ooh, butterfly. Next phase, you're healing. You're releasing the situation. You've grown. You're releasing this. You're healing from this. The chaser here. Fear of abandonment. Codependencies. A lot of you guys could suffer from fear of abandonment, but you're healing that inner child. You could have, one of your parents could have abandoned you when you were little, but with the chaser here, a lot of you guys could feel like they need to change or they need to heal their inner self. Somebody needs to heal their inner self, and I feel like this is your person, not you, Pisces. I feel like you've already evolved. You've already grown. But this person has a fear of abandonment. This person needs to heal their inner child. They need to grow the fuck up. What is this? What else for Pisces? How does Pisces feel? Addiction, but it's in reverse. Codependency. Obsessed. Possession, control, emotional block, but it was in reverse. Spirit, do you want it in reverse before I say it? Yep. They want it in reverse. This person is afraid to abandon a relationship that they're in, a marriage that they're in, because there's kids tied to it or money tied to it. You got the addictions and codependence in reverse. But then you got the chaser here. You got codependent upright, and then you got addictions and codependency in reverse. Let me get one more on this before I say something. Coffee cup, meeting up, savoring the moment, feeling elevated, building friendships. You're moving on to the next phase because this person here has a fear of abandonment. This person here is afraid to let something go, a marriage or a commitment that they have children with, or they're afraid to pay alimony and child support. And you're not dealing with their situation here. Twin flames, even though it's a twin flame connection, your person is afraid to change. If this is not a marriage or committed connection, this is somebody with money problems that's yearning for you. They know how strong the connection is, but this person here, you set boundaries with them because they refuse to change. They were in and out of your life. They have a fear of abandonment. A lot of you guys, you are moving on to the next phase here. You're meeting and talking and meeting up with other people. A lot of you guys are moving on. because nothing's going to change. I just heard same day, different shit. They have a fear of abandonment, and the person that they're with is not going to let them go. Twin flames here. This person's still going to be watching you. Move on to a new phase here. But I feel like they sabotaged this themselves because they didn't want to change. If this is a past person, they didn't want to grow up. If this is somebody that was in a marriage or committed connection, they didn't want to leave that person, even though they know that you were their twin flame. They could be in a codependent relationship. They didn't want to pay the settlement, the alimony, or they was afraid to leave the children. I don't know. Either way, you left. You like, that is correct, here, Lady Bird. I've never been one for a triangle. What's the advice for Pisces? Oh, you got the Emperor card, but it's in reverse. This is somebody that is an ineffective ruler. This is somebody that's in an unhappy relationship. This is Eight of Swords in reverse. This person, they could be in a relationship that they're unhappy in. They could be there because of the money there. They could have money issues, but I feel like for the most part, they're healing now. Your advice is, Pisces, with the Emperor card in reverse, this is somebody that don't have their shit together. They still don't have their shit together. They have not changed. If they're in a marriage or committed connection with their kids tied to her money, nothing has changed. And I feel like the Eight of Swords in reverse, you are no longer trapped in your head about this Emperor. Could be an Aries. Taurus. You're no longer trapped in your head about this person. Your confidence is returning. Five of Cups here. Five of Cups. They broke your heart. Ace of Pentacles. Spirit wants you to take your L. Your confidence is returning. They broke your heart, but this person here is not changed. They're going to break your heart some more if they come back. You need to work on your money. Ace of Pentacles. You're going to be very abundant. Your confidence returning. You got a passionate new beginning. People love you. But I feel like if you get back in this situation, nothing has changed. They have not left a marriage. They ain't going to lose it because they're codependent. They're afraid. They don't want to give up the money. They know how strong the connection is. They need to put it on paper. They're afraid to do so. So they're going to come back and put you in a third-party situation and break your heart all over again. You're like, what, Terry lady? They're going to break your heart and stomp on your shit. Bird, Pisces. This could be somebody that works all the time, but they cast illusions. You were dealing with Dr. Martin Luther King that sold you dreams. That's why you walked away. They know how strong the connection is. I'm going to take you on a vacation, Pisces. Let's heal over Hennessy. But I feel like for the most part here, they're gearing in for you. But you're over it. Your confidence is back. You got a passionate new beginning in love and in money. And Spirit don't want you to take none of this shit back. Nothing, because they haven't changed. They're just going to break your heart all over again. Who are you dealing with, Pisces? Heavy Scorpio, double Scorp, Aquarius, and Leo. Leo, Aquarius, Scorpio, double Scorpio. This is somebody you got kids with or a past person. I feel like for the most part, they want your attention. They want to heal it with you. But Spirit is saying it's over. End it. Finito. Pisces, the cycle's over. End it. They haven't changed. They're in an unhappy relationship or unhappy marriage with a codependent person. And there's money tied to this. They're not gonna leave because they have to pay settlement or alimony. And they're not gonna do it. So Spirit is saying your confidence is returning. You got a passionate new beginning in love and in money. Leave them behind. Your twin flames coming in. Heavy Scorpio, heavy Leo, heavy Aquarius, Pisces. All right, spicy Pisces, that's what I have for you. Guys, thank you for joining me. If this reading resonated with you, thumbs up my shit. You're like, we'll see, bitch, bird. We got to process all this, Terry lady. We'll process it and then like my shit. I love you guys. Bye, guys.